Okay. Hey, friends. I want to talk to you about letting go of what people think. And I just got back from an hour-long walk, and my first instinct was to take these ideas, because I always get great ideas when I go on a walk, to take these ideas and hop in the shower, get cleaned up, put mascara on, go to my kitchen table, set up the camera, set up the ring light, make sure my hair is nice, make sure I have a nice top on. And then I was like, you don't really have to do that, Jess. You can just go and say what you want to say into the camera. And why the heck not? Why do I have to show up as this version of me that thinks I should be palatable for other people, that I think should be acceptable? I guess the thing that struck me was that I don't have to do it a certain way, that I can do it in the way that I want to do it. I can do it in the way that makes sense for me. And I don't always have to get everything perfect. I don't have to get everything all in a neat little box. So I have a lot of not scripts, but ideas written in the little notes section on my iPhone, and I have all these great ideas for these videos, and on YouTube I see creators saying oh, you can go through and script everything, and talking head videos are all the rage right now. And I don't know, I just feel like there's so many voices on YouTube and elsewhere that are telling us that we have to do things a certain way, and we don't have to do things a certain way. Those are rules that are being made up by other people. And guess what? You and we can make up our own rules too. And I think it took me a long time to figure this out. All right, take two. So, you remember how I was just talking about letting go of what people think? And here's a great example of how sometimes things happen, you get interrupted out of the blue by someone driving on your property. It's just the landlord coming to move water. She checks the irrigation every now and again, but it threw me off. And I thought, oh, well, if you're making a video about how you're letting go of what people think, then you should just be able to keep making the video, even though she's wandering around doing the thing in the yard. And I'm like, no, actually, it doesn't work for me, because I can't focus and I can't concentrate. And that's just where I'm at. So basically what I'm saying is, I don't necessarily have it all figured out. And, I'm in this journey with you all the same, just trying to continuously let go, but in a way that feels true to me and what I want to do and how I want to do it. So, I think that letting go of what people think is a continuous practice, and it's not something that we're gonna totally get right all the time. And because I think we're human beings to a certain extent, we're always going to care a little bit about about not what others think, but we're human beings, so we do care about our effect on other people. And that's a normal, healthy thing, I think, too. I think when it gets to a point where you are really making every decision in your life based on what other people think of you, and based on their reactions, based on trying to control the situation, I think that's when things get sticky, and you're really you're not being honest or truthful with yourself or with others. And so anyhow, so that's what happened. That's where I'm at. So I just stepped inside while she came and did her thing, and then decided that I was going to continue this video when I had privacy again on the property, which most of the time I do here, even with the occasional car like running by. It's pretty nice. But anyhow, this is me off the cuff. I just ran inside. I had some lunch and I sat down and I actually read comments that a few of you made on the YouTube video that I made last, and I really appreciate the feedback, and I like really appreciate the support too. It's nice to know that, you know, on this journey of life that we're not alone, even though it feels like it sometimes. And YouTube has been a great platform for that, and like connecting with others online has been really great for that. So I was really appreciative of that. I did not know how people would react to me saying, hey, I don't do EFT anymore. Actually, I don't really practice that. It was like a chapter in my life that I'm grateful for. And it really served me in a time where I really needed it and really could use it, and actually was really able to help other people with it. I really genuinely feel like, you know, when I was coaching and that kind of thing, when I was connecting with others through EFT tapping, it was really valuable on both sides. But it's not where I'm at anymore. And you know, the opportunity was there for me to kind of continue doing that, and it just didn't feel like the spark that I felt anymore with it. I didn't feel the excitement around using the modality, and it's just like not where I'm at anymore. And you know, there was a part of me that actually held on to that video. I didn't publish it for about a month because I thought, you know, I don't know what the reaction is going to be. And like, that's, the reaction isn't the point. The point is just for me to like share where I'm at and share like what I'm doing in my life and my journey that might actually help someone else in the process. And, you know, hopefully that's the case. I am like more than ever, like just appreciative that we're all on our own path and we're all on our own different journeys. And, you know, people are going to come in and out of our lives. We're going to grow and change, and we're going to move in and out of other people's lives. And, you know, a lot of teachers that I followed closely in the past and all of that, I've let go of, and then like different things have come in. And, you know, where I'm at these days is just living my life and like enjoying the human things, you know, the things that feel good, the things that make me feel like connected to myself and connected to others in a good and healthy way. And just honoring my truth in that, because for so many years I felt like I was just adjusting my truth to fit into other people's like what would make them comfortable, what would make them like me. And it was just something I grew up doing. That was just like all I knew how to do, was just adjust myself to make other people comfortable and make sure that they like me. And oh my gosh, like just the amount of years where I just completely denied my own truth for that, like that's something I've really had to chew on, because it's not the way I'll be living my life going forward. And it's not, there's absolutely nothing about it that serves me anymore, though at the time perhaps it served me in different ways. And so I think that's being open to change and being open to you know, letting go, as cliche as it sounds, I guess. And letting go of what other people think of me is like a huge thing. It is such a big thing because it makes a lot of room for new things, right? And like sometimes the unknown is scary. Like we don't know what will come in to take the place of that. And so that's another topic for another video altogether, I guess. But I know that not everybody's gonna like me when I speak up, and I have in the past had some, you know, issues with speaking up in my last couple of jobs. Actually, it's been really interesting. And what's also been interesting to see is how like those coworkers that I worked with that are even more people-pleasy types, the kind that are just like so messy and so chaotic, and they're running here and they're running there and they're running and try to please this person, they're running to try to please this person, their life is in their chaos all the time, and somehow they get away with like, this always made me mad in work situations. Somehow those types of people always get away with doing poor quality work or not getting their work done, or like situations where, you know, the normal person would get in trouble, they can kind of get away with it because they're all going around trying to, I don't know, play kiss ass with everyone, if you will. So that's been interesting to see. It always used to make me so mad. I'm like, I've got my head down, I'm doing my work, and I'm not running around in chaos. How come they get away with it? And so I always thought that like, oh, it's that people pleaser in them that is like working so damn hard. And I think when I took a step back from that, it felt like, oh, well, I'm definitely going to get rejected because I'm not playing this game that everyone else is playing in the workplace of like, you know, be nice and suck up to everybody. Like they don't like the truth tellers. They don't like people that are saying like, yeah, she's nice, but she's not getting any of her work done, or like, you know, those types of things. Peace, friends. Oh, I just got back from an hour-long walk. I always walk up and down the road I live every day, and you have to have like, oh, I'm so distracted. I clean the camera lens. Okay, now we're gonna start. Now we're gonna start. We're gonna start now. We're gonna start now. Now. Okay.